Matt from the Crave crew here, and this week I'm reviewing Fear 3. In Fear 3, you can play as two characters, Point Man or Paxton Fettel. Now, Alma's 9 months pregnant, so she's not your main enemy in this game. Your main enemy in this game is actually Harlan Wade. Point Man has the slow-mo that we all know and love from all the other games in the series. It allows him to dodge grenades, bullets, and get precise body and headshots with ease. Now, Paxton Fettel's powers are all psychic related. He can shoot psychic blasts from his hands, he can go ahead and use his psychic powers to possess people, or he can go ahead and use his psychic powers to shield Point Man from damage. Another addition in Fear 3 is the addition of challenges. Now, challenges can be completed in single player, co-op, or multiplayer, and you can level up all across the board in all of those. Now, when you level up, you gain new abilities, such as level 2. You now have the ability to slide tackle people, which is fucking awesome. Another collectible is Alma dolls. Alma dolls are these creepy little fucking voodoo dolls that are hidden in different places on each level. Now, those places can change each time you play, and that kind of makes it a little hard to get them. But there's an achievement in it / trophy, so you might as fucking well. Fear 3 features a completely overhauled multiplayer experience with 4 modes: Contractions, Fucking Run, Soul King, and Soul Survivor. Soul King has up to 4 specters facing off against each other, competing for souls. You kill soldiers and collect their souls as points, and when you die, you lose points. Whoever has the most points in the end wins. Simple enough. Soul Survivor, on the other hand, has up to 4 players starting off in the same room, whereby one of the players is corrupted by Alma, and then floating around as a specter and possessing all of the other soldiers, tries to turn all of the other humans over to Alma's side. In the multiplayer mode Contractions, up to 4 players spend their time fighting off increasingly difficult waves of enemies, spawned by, you guessed it, Alma's Contractions. Now, in this mode, at the beginning of each wave, players go out and try to go ahead and get supply crates, which they bring to a supply point, which gives weapons that anyone on your team can use against the enemies that they have to fight. Now, in this mode, Alma can also be seen walking around, laughing and skipping, and I would suggest that you don't try to shoot her, because it results in instantaneous death. Another multiplayer mode, which is my personal favorite, is called Fucking Run. In Fucking Run, you should probably do what the title says, which is fucking run. Basically, you start off in a safe room with up to 4 players, and you go ahead and venture out, and you have to fight through enemies in almost like a maze to find the next safe room. But here's the catch. Even though it's a little bit like Left 4 Dead, in Left 4 Dead you don't have a wall of fucking death behind you, following you everywhere you go, and a constant reminder that if you stop moving or reach a dead end, you're fucking dead. Now, as for the results for Fear 3. The graphics were a little bit more childlike this time around, but overall I'd give them like a 7. The campaign's length is pretty good, 5 to 7 hours, a little shorter for co-op, but overall pretty good. Difficulty can range all across the board. Recruit's pretty easy for anyone who's not even played an FPS, but Insane, well, good luck. Story mode was pretty good because it went hand in hand with all the other games in the series and pretty much wrapped up everything, sort of. Multiplayer was very good, very innovative. I liked it as compared with the second Fear, where I really hated that multiplayer. Gameplay, there's a couple glitches, but I mean, come on. Really, there's always glitches. Achievements, some of them will take you forever. So overall, I'd have to give this game a 7. It was better than I thought. Until next time, this is Matt from Crave Crew.
You're fucking insane going back to Fairport. You won't last a minute down there. If we don't get you, those freaks will.